back, welcome 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 back, welcome, 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 welcome. I hope you're having a good night. My partner's in bed, and I'm just gonna make some ASMR until I'm ready to join him. So, make sure you've got yourself a glass of water or something. Maybe a snack if you need it. Curl up under your blankets. And get ready to go to sleep. Question of the day. What are your plans for Halloween? It's big on my mind. I'm sure you know that. And for those who maybe aren't familiar with this trigger or even the channel as a whole, this drum that I'm tapping on, this is my djembe. Djembe, 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 djembe. It's kind of fun to say. Djembe. Spooky, scary noises. Spooky, scary noises. I don't know what that was, and I don't know if it picked up on the mic. We're just gonna pretend that it's okay. This is a mostly tapping video, right? Tapping and talking. 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 The best of that. I'm not doing a whole lot of talking, but I am doing a lot of tapping. Do you play any instruments? Even if it's not well, even if it's just for fun. I play instruments, but I'm not like a musician. You know, I don't know how to play instruments, but from time to time I've been known to beat on my djembe, and it helps reduce anxiety, stress, and it's just fun to get into the rhythm. Sometimes I play harmonica. I only sort of know one song, the Pokemon theme song. And of course, everybody knows how to play the recorder. Someone once taught me how to play the G chord on a guitar, but I don't even remember how to do that, so I can't even pretend I play a guitar. I can sort of play keyboard, piano, but not well. I can't read music fast enough to keep up. Some. Do you like when I do this? Or is it better with just the tapping? Just the tapping, just the tapping, just the tapping, just the tapping. Tap, 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 tap. I only picked out a few different, just a few small triggers. So everything's gonna get a fair bit of attention before I move on to the next one. Just so this video is substantial enough, you know. I'll share a fun fact. You may already know it. You may be asleep, maybe. But they diagnose insomnia if you take longer than 20 minutes to fall asleep. 20 minutes. 20 minutes. Does it ever take you longer than 20 minutes to fall asleep? Or does it take you less than 20 minutes to fall asleep? If I'm really tired, I can fall asleep kind of quickly, but even 20 minutes doesn't seem like enough time. I find ASMR helps, so I hope this video helps at least one person fall asleep. If not, it'll at least help me fall asleep. I think maybe we're ready to move on to the next one. Okay. Put the djembe down. This isn't one of the triggers, but I'm thirsty, and for the past hour I had no idea where my water bottle was. So I'm gonna drink. Now, this next trigger is some book tapping. Specifically, wait, should I make so you can see it? There we go. Maybe this way. This is my bullet journal. I recently started bullet journaling. There's not a whole lot to it yet, but I'm going to add more as time goes on. Expand the things I keep track of, etc., etc. Right now, mostly I'm keeping track of the weather throughout the day, like cloud coverage if it's sunny or if there's downpour, as well as my hourly and half-hourly moods. I'm trying to go get a sad lamp prescription because I have seasonal affective disorder. It's unfortunately common up north where it's dark by 7 o'clock. It's sad. And the winters, the sun's down by 4:30. It'll get really bad. So I figured if I keep track of it just in case there's any dispute, Sometimes doctors won't even read your file, and I have to go to a walk-in clinic because my doctor's in a different city that I can't go to right now. that's okay. I'm also keeping track about the meals I'm eating during the day. Like, right now it's just keeping track of if I'm eating those meals during the day. But soon I may consider keeping track of like what I'm eating throughout the day. Snacks included. I'm keeping track if I go out for like a walk or not, and if I've had a shower that day or not. My anxiety levels on a scale of 1 to 10 kind of thing, and what my like bedtime hours were, like when I went to bed versus when I get up. So yeah, there'll be more. That's just all I'm keeping track of right now. It's kind of all I have the mental energy for. I've had a chaotic little bit of time. I can't really say much about it, partially because I don't have all of the information, but what I will say is the police were here looking. They surrounded the building that we live in and had an arrest warrant for our former roommate. So, you know, that was fun. The pages. I'm just gonna show you real quick. The pages are black. So, I use metallic and sparkly reflective glitter pens. It's really fun. Yeah. When the cops came, I had to mark my mood as crisis because I get really anxious talking to them, even if I've never been in any trouble. Like the closest I've been to trouble with the police was just like talking to cops, them telling me I shouldn't be doing what I'm doing, and to go, you know, just go somewhere else. I can't be here anymore. All right, move on. I'm really lucky for that. That's like the definition of privilege. But I also have this awareness that one of these days I might not be so lucky that I might just catch someone in a bad mood, or somebody who sometimes they don't have the right information, and that doesn't change that they do bad things. Yeah, anyways, so I get scared of cops. I get scared of talking to cops, even if I know I'm not in trouble and I haven't done anything wrong. We're pretty sure they've got the house staked out. We noticed what we've pretty much pegged as a UCV, who, at first he was parked across the road, and he had like all his windows down. We thought it was, maybe he was just like somebody who had car trouble. And we had just been making coffee, so we poured a coffee in a takeout cup that we had, and because I bought some just for that kind of thing. Loud car driving by. And he wouldn't take it. He wouldn't take the coffee. I'm like, whatever. But then, after like a minute of us being inside, he drove his car like just like the tiniest smidgen down the block, so you could like he was still in view of the house, but not right in front of it. Whatever. We're prepared for them to come back with a warrant. We have nothing to hide. I still can't get over that they had the place surrounded, though. I'm pretty sure I spotted a cruiser that was, like, in the back alley. lesson there is really be careful who your friends are. Be careful who you live with. Be careful who you let into your life and who you let yourself trust. Make sure they deserve it, and if they keep getting in trouble for stuff, even if they keep getting away with it, it might be for a reason. Like they might actually be getting in trouble. I don't know if I'm making sense. Just be careful, be mindful. Trust your gut about people, and not just your heart. It's important to listen to your heart, but if your gut starts telling you that someone's bad, it's probably worth listening. And I think that's good for the journal. We're at like a 16-minute mark. So, was it really just... I'm realizing maybe I only grabbed the 3 things. I figured the last box, or like the last thing to tap on would be fun to tap on this crayon box. Colors. Does it have the dandelion in it? I don't know if it does it. It has dandelion. If it wasn't for the fact that I used that crayon, I'd tell that dandelion crayon collector to hit me up. But I also don't think she's taking donations anymore. I feel like I remember seeing a video about that. Sleep yet? It's almost 20 minutes. If you're asleep already, well, you're not really awake to hear this, but maybe your subliminal conscious hears these messages. And if you're asleep already, that means you're not an insomniac. Unless you have this video queued up after a different one, in which case... Wait, I don't know. Yeah, because maybe it's been like hours. I don't know. I queue up hours worth of videos to fall asleep to. I wake up a lot throughout the night, and it helps me to be able to fall back asleep. Otherwise, I will literally just lay there, awake. I'm almost ready. I'm getting there. I'm getting ready to go to bed. I don't know if you can see it in my eyes. I feel like I can see it. I'm just kidding. Sleepy. Gentle tapping. Surprisingly nice trigger. Very simple. Just a little demanding on the fingers. I'm sorry. I don't know if I've brought it up yet. I had many videos ago now. Not really that many, but some videos ago now, I had committed to reading the short stories within Never Whistle After Dark to you guys for them, like, up until Halloween. And I just, after reading some more of them, I don't know that I feel comfortable doing that. They are very, very well written stories. Some of them are, I mean, they're all like pretty fucked up, right? They're like dark fiction, but some of them are more fucked up than others, and I don't know that they could be very triggering to people for many different reasons, and I just don't feel right doing that on the channel. There was even one that I couldn't finish for myself. It was too much. So, instead, what I'm going to do is really encourage you to either support support your local library if they have a copy you can borrow. Or support a local bookstore. If they have a copy you can buy or order. Worst case scenario, it's probably available with like big booksellers. Here in Canada we have Indigo's chapters and Gold's. In the States, I think you guys have, what is it called? It's on the tip of my tongue. I've bought my American friends' books from them before. Barnes and Nobles, right? And of course, Amazon is worldwide. I don't like Amazon. It's very convenient, and I understand it's very helpful for a lot of people, but I can't really, I have such a hard time getting behind it. It's so bad. It's so aggressively evil. It's okay. It's okay if you use Amazon. We have used Amazon. The mic is from Amazon.com. The US store. We had some gift cards for the US store. It's a pretty good mic, right? I feel like it's a game changer, this compared to my old videos. Gotta be careful, I might fall asleep at the mic. I totally forgot what I was talking about. I'm tired. Sleepy. Sleepy Elsa. Making sleepy ASMR. Oh, right. Never Was Left Dark. I do encourage you to get a copy for yourself to read. Make sure you are aware that there are no trigger warnings for any of the content in these short stories. And some of them are graphic. There's, physical violence, sexual violence. They get pretty fucked up. Psychological horror. It's fucked up. But they are incredibly well written. I do think it's worth it. Supporting local, especially. And I know one of the authors. I feel like if you guys read the book, I don't want to say which of the authors I know, or which story it is, because that feels a little too I don't know, I'm trying to get in on. But also I really want to shout out their short story. They went to a tour to the States, to a university to talk about their short story in that anthology. It's really cool. I'm really they'll never see this video. They don't even know I make ASMR videos. But if somehow this gets to them, especially with some of the personal matters they're going through right now, I'm proud of them. I'm proud of my friend. We don't talk as much as we even did. We used to hang out when we lived in the same city. Doesn't change how proud I am that they're published and they're living their lives. And they're living their true, authentic self. Not everybody can say the same. Some people don't have a choice. still awake at this point and you liked the video, make sure you like it. Don't forget to answer the question of the day and comment anything else you want to say. I do check my comments and I try to answer to everybody. So if I don't answer to you, it's probably just because I didn't see it somehow. Feel free to comment again. And if you're not subscribed,